Heartbreak is a universal experience, one that often leaves us feeling lost and overwhelmed. Yet, it can also serve as a catalyst for personal growth and understanding. Here are 10 powerful quotes that offer wisdom and insight to help you navigate through heartbreak and emerge stronger than ever. This is a good sign, having a broken heart. It means we have tried for something. Elizabeth Gilbert, the author of Eat, Pray, Love, suggests that heartbreak is proof of our willingness to take risks for something or someone we value. Every heartache we endure is a reflection of our courage to dive into the depths of emotional vulnerability, to open ourselves up to the possibility of profound joy as well as deep sorrow. Heartbreak, therefore, should not be perceived as a failure or an end, but rather as compelling evidence of our bravery and our boundless capacity to love and connect. This perspective turns heartbreak into a badge of honor, a sign that we dared to love passionately and unreservedly, even in the face of potential loss. If someone can walk away from you, let them walk. Renowned pastor and author, T.D. Jakes advises us to gracefully let go of those who decide to walk away from our lives. This perspective isn't just about accepting the end of a relationship, but more importantly, it's about embracing self-respect and understanding that each individual has the autonomy to choose their own path. His advice is based on the important concept of emotional independence, and the understanding that our happiness and self-esteem should not be contingent on the presence or approval of others, no matter how much we love them. Furthermore, by acknowledging everyone's right to chart their own course, Jakes encourages us to respect the decisions made by the people we love, even when they lead away from us. This approach fosters empathy, reduces resentment, and helps in healing from the pain of separation. It's better to be single with a standard than losing yourself for approval. This anonymous quote is a potent message about self-respect and personal values. It underscores the paramount importance of preserving one's self-worth, dignity, and integrity, even when confronted with the prospect of rejection or solitude. Being single and upholding our standards is far superior to being in a relationship where we feel compelled to compromise our core values or lose our sense of self for acceptance or validation. After all, the pursuit of love should never entail sacrificing our identity or self-esteem. Having standards doesn't mean being overly picky or rigid. It means knowing our worth and not settling for less than we deserve. Hearts will never be practical until they are made unbreakable. The Tin Man's wisdom from The Wizard of Oz underlines the vulnerability inherent in love. It encapsulates the paradoxical nature of our hearts. To love is to risk being hurt, but it is this very vulnerability that allows us to experience love in its deepest form. The Tin Man's wisdom emphasizes that our hearts, in their fragile, breakable state, are not practical in the conventional sense. They can lead us into situations that cause pain and heartache. However, it's precisely this susceptibility to pain that makes our hearts capable of experiencing tremendous love and joy. But if you want to leave, you can. I'll remember you, I remember everyone that leaves. This quote from the movie, Lilo and Stitch, underscores the harsh reality that people have the freedom to leave. This acceptance, while painful, reflects a profound understanding of personal freedom and the transient nature of relationships. It's a reminder that we cannot control the actions or decisions of others, even if those decisions result in our own heartbreak. Yet, there's a layer of resilience in Lilo's words. Despite the pain of separation, she chooses to remember those who have left. If you're brave enough to say goodbye, life will reward you with a hello. Best-selling author Paulo Coelho conveys an empowering message about courage, change, and the promise of new beginnings. It acts as a gentle reminder that every ending is merely the precursor to a new beginning. Coelho's words highlight the importance of bravery in the face of change. He reassures us that when we muster the strength to let go, we create space in our lives for new opportunities, experiences, and relationships. If you can't fly, then run. If you can't run, then walk. If you can't walk, then crawl. But whatever you do, you have to keep moving forward. Civil rights leader Martin Luther King Jr.'s words apply universally, including to heartbreak. He encourages us to persist and move forward, regardless of the pace or method. The beauty of this quote lies in its metaphorical flexibility. The actions, flying, running, walking, and crawling, symbolize various paces of progress. This highlights the fact that everyone's journey is different, and progress may be slow at times. However, what matters most is not the speed at which we move, but the fact that we continue moving forward. Perhaps someday I'll crawl back home, beaten, defeated. But not as long as I can make stories out of my heartbreak, beauty out of sorrow. Sylvia Plath was an American poet, novelist, and short story writer, recognized for her confessional style of writing that often delved into themes of despair, trauma, and mental illness. Her words in this quote reflect her ability to transform personal suffering into compelling narratives that resonate with readers universally. The cure for a broken heart is simple: a hot bath and a good night's sleep. Margaret George, known for her meticulously researched historical novels, imbues this quote with a sense of gentle wisdom. Her words suggest that sometimes, the most effective remedies for emotional pain are the simplest ones: rest and rejuvenation. In the throes of heartbreak, it can be easy to overlook the importance of basic self-care. However, George's quote reminds us that our physical well-being is intrinsically linked to our emotional health. A hot bath can provide immediate comfort, helping to soothe anxiety and reduce stress. Its warmth can serve as a balm to the heartache, calming the mind, and providing a moment of respite from the emotional turmoil. George's approach to dealing with heartbreak is pragmatic, but it's also deeply compassionate. She acknowledges the pain of a broken heart but also reminds us of our capacity to heal ourselves through simple acts of self-care. These quotes on heartbreak offer diverse viewpoints and wisdom on this universal human experience. A common thread woven through these quotes is the transformative power of heartbreak. Despite its inherent pain, heartbreak can also serve as a catalyst for growth, resilience, and a more profound understanding of oneself. This perspective reframes heartbreak not as an end, but as a new beginning, ripe with potential for personal growth and self-discovery. Each one of these quotes offers solace and wisdom, encouraging us to navigate the turbulent waters of heartbreak with courage and hope. For more inspiration, visit www.carlacorelli.com.